Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Home Videos with Miss Angela. No, I'm not Miss Angela. I'm Miss Alex. So before we begin today's lesson, I would like to run through some things that you need. Do you remember the Play-Doh that we sent home in your kits? Well, you're going to need to take out your green one. We ideally would love to use brown for this activity, but we know it's hard to come by. So we're going to use the green. And don't worry, if you've already used the green before and left the lid off and it's dried out, or you've used it and you've left it set into some beautiful creation, don't panic. I'm going to make sure that you have a link to make a quick, easy Play-Doh, okay? But for right now, let's go ahead, take out our green, or make your green. You will also need a cookie cutter. It doesn't matter about the shape, okay? So it can be any cookie cutter that you have. If you don't have a cookie cutter, grab a glass, grab a cup. We'll make it into a circle, just like this one, no problem. You're going to need 2 trays. Now I've cut away the bottom of some water bottles for my trays. So you can do this, or you can use 2 bowls. You can be creative. Look around your home. See, do I have 2 trays that might match? You will also need some blue water. So for our blue water, you're just going to use plain water and add some food coloring. Are you ready? Let's begin.
In a snap. How much water is on Earth? Earth is special because it has so much water. It's in the ground, forms big oceans, and it's in our atmosphere. It's also in living things. Your body is made up mostly of water. Water covers 71% of Earth's surface, and almost all of it, 96.5%, is salt water. Salt water has different kinds of salt in it, but it mostly has sodium chloride, the same salt we add to our food. Just 3.5% of the water on Earth is fresh water we can drink, and most of that fresh water, 68%, is trapped in ice and glaciers. A third of the fresh water is in the ground. We call it groundwater. The last 2% of fresh water is in the rivers, lakes, and streams. A very small amount is in our atmosphere, where it exists as water vapor. That's what clouds are made of. If you took all the water on Earth and put it together, it would be a ball 860 miles wide. That's a lot of water. Find out more about our home planet at NASA Space Place.
Okay, my friends, so for today's lesson, we're going to focus on 2 bodies of water. The first one is an island. The second one is a lake. So we've got island and we've got lake. Can you say that with me? Island and lake. So now on 2 small pieces of paper, I'm going to ask that you write the word island and you write the word lake. If you are a K3 and possibly a K4, this will be a good time to have some help. But if you are a K5, I would like for you to try to write island and lake. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have a rolling pin at home. So I'm going to use a tube from my fridge just to roll out my green Play-Doh a little bit. My green Play-Doh is going to represent the land. So in my first tray, I'm just going to go ahead and place out my rolled Play-Doh, just like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can push it down if you want to, but please do not worry. This does not have to be perfect, okay? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my cookie cutter, I'm going to place it in the middle. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pull that out. Can you see here? I'm using a blunt knife just to help me bring it out from the bottom. Okay, so I'm just using a very, very blunt kitchen knife. Perfect. So now I have what's going to be my lake. Okay? And on the next tray, I have what's going to be my island. Using the piece of papers that you've written on, you're going to have island and you're going to have a lake. Just go ahead and move this one out the way for now. So I have lake. Can you say that with me? Lake. K5s, can you hear the beginning sound? Lake. Can you hear the k in there? Lake. Lake. And then I have an island. What sounds do you hear when you say the word island? I'm just going to pop those in front just like this. So my island and my lake. Now I need my water. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to pour it in. You can see that it's filling up around my island. But look what happens with the lake. You see how it fills up into the middle? So I have my lake and my island. Okay, my friends, so now you have made your lake and you have made your island. We're going to finish today's lesson with this.
Once upon a time, Dew and Drip.
Hi, I'm Dew. I'm Drip. Shall we take a trip together?
And so they set off following the currents. They reached a large lake where they met a family. My name is Asia.
And I'm Mother Clear.
My name's Blue.
And my name's Turquoise. This lake is beautiful.
It's the Emerald Lake. Where are you two headed?
We're following the course of the water in order to discover its splendors. Can we join you? Of course.
Along the course of the water, our friends discovered wild animals, cows and horses grazing, mills used to grind corn, and the vegetable patches irrigated with water from the river until they finally reached the sea.
Oh, what's happening?
We're flying up to sky to become rain. What did we learn today, kids?
That water is very important. It keeps plants and animals alive. It helps man. And this is why it must be respected.
And so the story of Dew and Drip comes to an end, and they all lived happily ever after.
Bye-bye, my friends. Bye-bye.